in Nakhon Phanom, Thailand. Actually, Ta Phanom, Thailand. Ta Phanom is the province of Nakhon Phanom. Ampa, Ta Phanom is where we live. People get confused of that, but in case you didn't know. How is everybody this morning? Before I get started, I want to do a sound check, make sure the sound is okay. I'm having some technical difficulties this morning. Can everybody hear me okay this morning? Let me connect to my laptop so I can see the replies. Okay, good. Everybody says good. Let's see if I can get you here on the big screen. Maybe. I want to talk to you guys about the latest information about what's going on with the travel information. Here we go. Okay. So there's been a lot of things going on in Thailand every single day. I feel bad for the guys that are trying to do the Thai news channels because it changes every moment. And every time I say something in a video, my videos are like 2 or 3 days behind, sometimes more. And it's changed so much, so I always get some feedback from some of the things that I say. Middle way, thank you very much. I'm going to get to you guys hellos and some questions in just a minute, but before I get started, I want to talk about the latest information about traveling into Thailand and their latest scheme of things, right? So they're talking about right now a special tourist visa. I'm going to share a link in the description box of this video. It's from the Prime Minister himself. It's in Thai, however, so if you have a Thai person that can translate it for you, then yeah, that's the information that, at least it won't be like third or fourth hand information, but it's in the link below. If you have a way to translate it, or if you have somebody that can read it for you. But it's information for the latest travel plans for Thailand. So what this special visa is about, basically, they're still talking about it and trying to work out everything. So it's not 100% finalized, but they want to do a 90-day tourist visa with 2 extensions, up to 270 consecutive days visa coming into Thailand. That's something that's better than they've ever really had before, a 270-day continuous tourist visa. Now, there is no list of the qualifications, what's needed to come. There's a lot of people that have already come into Thailand that have gone through the process of the quarantine and all that stuff, but there is some information on lodging on that site, and there's also a Facebook page. I'll try to share that too, but they have a list of hotels. The last deal was the Phuket deal. It was stupid. It's confusing for a lot of people, so they just pretty much scratched the whole Phuket, flying to Phuket type deal. This deal is going to be everywhere really around Thailand, but the hotel of your choice. Now the hotels The hotels range from about 35,000 baht up, depending on what you want to do. I know it kind of sounds bad to come into Thailand and have to be stuck in a hotel for 14 days. But remember this, the hotels in Thailand are pretty good. And depending on what you want to spend, anywhere from $1,000 to $3,000 for 2 weeks. You got to remember that's 3 meals included. A lot of these places have gyms, nice swimming pools. I mean, they're resorts. So you could look at it on the bright side. You could come to Thailand, maybe do a little dieting, a little exercising, get your tan on, relax for about 14 days, and then, then you can come into Thailand for about 3 months, or no, actually longer than that, 270 days. That's a long time to get a visa, a tourist visa. So again, I don't know what the exact qualifications are. I'm sure there's going to be insurance. Klaus is sleeping right now in Sweden, but he just sent me his picture of his passport with his visa stamp. So I want to talk to Klaus and see what hoops he had to jump through to get his insurance and his qualifications and all this stuff. But, you know, it seems like the longer we wait to try to come into Thailand, the more it gets kind of better and better and better and better and better. So all this stuff on the Thai news, the Falang news channels, you know, I know they like drama because that's what stirs up their base and keeps them coming, but a lot of them are saying, you know, like 5 years or so, you know, but that's not, it's not even just beyond the imagination that a country could stay closed for that long of time. There's Paige. You guys want to see Paige? What do you think about her shirt today? What color is today? I think today is Red Day.
No,
She's got
it's purple.
It's Saturday. Saturday's red.
Purple.
Oh, is it?
Sunday is red.
Oh. Oh, well. You got it covered. Sorry. Anyway, I just wanted to share that for you. There is a link. You can check it out. I think that's a pretty good deal for people that want to come to Thailand long term. Now, the short term tourists, you guys are going to have to wait. Thank you, Village Falang. Thank you very much. Buying a little more pros from Chuck's Go. Thank you. But yeah, the short-term people, you guys are going to have to wait until, I don't know what's going to happen. I fixed my flag. I am getting so much shit from people about my flag. Here, I don't know if you can see it. There you go. The British flag, or it's not the British flag, it's something else. I don't know, but how could you tell that thing was upside down? They should put like an arrow on it or something. But I made like 2 or 3 videos with the flag, and they'd already been done and put on YouTube. They just were scheduled to come out. So, I mean, I'd already fixed it, but they were still showing in the videos and the comments don't come through, a lot of the negative ones. They go in a queue and I have to approve them. But man, so many people are like so insulted and like, oh, I'm going to unsubscribe from you because you disrespected, you know, our country and you ignorant, you know, whatever, you know, like, dude, if you're that sensitive, why are you even watching Thailand videos? Because Thailand's going to break your heart when you come here, because Thai people are not really politically correct, you know, so if you're that sensitive, then shit, I don't know where you can go in life, but I don't know. Thankfully, you're not coming on my channel no more, so anyway, the flag is fixed. So how's everybody today? Let me see if I can if you guys got some questions, I'll try to get them answered. You guys can feel free to help answer the questions. If I don't burn out my throat talking, I'm going to try to do another live stream for my European crowd this evening. Probably have a couple of cocktails. Thank you very much for that. More there's more. Thank you very much. Oh, is that for me? I'm a little warm. What a good wife, huh? Anyway, after I have a couple of cocktails, the next live stream might be a little bit more entertaining with my British group. Anyway, I'm going to try to get with them this evening. I haven't done one late in quite a while. I wanted to do this before we take off to go to Koh Chang. I got another video coming out, I think in the morning. I took the Mafia group to Mukdahan on the river. We took them down this little narrow dirt path that led to a resort. It's a long video, but it's pretty. I watched the whole thing. Usually I watch my videos 2 or 3 times before I actually finish editing it, to try to cut out the dull stuff. And I caught myself watching the whole thing because I get bored quick with my own blah blah blah. But it's a long video, but I promise it's entertaining. But I want to take this time right now to thank you all, the viewers. So many views on the videos. I know you guys are stuck at home, nothing to do, and I'm so glad that you're able to come with us and on our trips and our travels, and I'm really excited about our next few trips. We've got a lot more trips planned after our Gulchang trip. So, and thank you very much for all my new subscribers. I do appreciate the subscribers are really important to every YouTube channel. The subscribers is what makes the YouTube channel grow, and YouTube promotes the channel more so when you got more subscribers. But the views are ultimately more important. So thank you, Kapunaka, for that. Okay, a whole lot of people are chatting right now, so let me see if I can dive in here. Hello, everybody. I don't want to say hello like 1,000 times, but hello, everybody. Okay, I think that's about all I had to say about that. Ron, good to see you, Ron John. Hope everything is well. Ron came with us on our Gotland trip. Look who's here. The Dad Life. I'm going to share a link. This is, I guess you could say, my cousin-in-law.
Dad Life.
So I'm going to share. Ben's. Paige is addicted to your channel, by the way, but I'll share your link in the description box. You guys got to check it out. We stayed with them in Florida when we were in Fort Lauderdale, and he's got some awesome videos of cooking on the, what is it, the Blackstone Grill or something? I don't know. Okay. Robert, good to see you. Lee, Satuk in Florida. Mike, good to see you. Brian Clarkson, thank you very much for the comment. Stephen, good to see you. Looks like the Thai flag is upside down. Maybe it's because I'm on my third margarita. Very good. I guess Thailand's like never in distress, or they really don't give a crap, so you can't have it in distress. Great place to be, right? In a place that's not under stress. Tuxedo, cheers from California. Taco, good to see you. Daz went back home. Daz is on an airplane right now he flew from Bangkok last night, and he went to Tokyo, and now he's on his way to DC, and from DC back to San Francisco. He decided to go back and spend time with his family, so we'll see Daz whenever he comes back. Mary, good to see you, Mary. Lee, how the hell I got a notification about Livestream 1 minute ago, but it's been going on for 90 plus minutes. What are you in, a time capsule? I just started. Let's see, I'm at 13 minutes already. Damn, I've been talking that damn long. That's one problem. My videos are so long as I talk too much. I apologize about that. Okay, they just skipped way down. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. I missed a whole bunch of people. Billy, what about retirement visa? Can you do yourself? A lot of people do yourself. A lot of people do it their self. But yeah, you can do it yourself. Susan from La Quinta. Ben, thank you for the shout out. I'm learning here. Don't learn from me. Cab drivers, 3:20 a.m. in the UK. You're killing me. Go back to sleep, cab driver. I'm going to try to do it again later on this evening. We'll have a couple of cocktails, or at least I will, and we'll talk about a flag in distress. Let's see. Charles, good to see you. GW, D Jazz. When will Paige start presenting vlogs? Do you want to do a vlog?
No.
You want to do a vlog?
No.
Okay. It's up to her, right? When are you coming to Boston? I don't know when I'm coming to Boston. Amy, Chuck, you're getting fat, buddy. I've actually lost. It's difficult.
It's not fat, it's sexy.
In Thailand, it's sexy, so. Anyway, I've lost 3 kilos, but it's up and down. But you know what? If you guys meet me in person, I'm not as fat as you think. The camera sucks when it comes to like making you look wide. But hey, you know, whatever. I'm happy, so what? D just says they want to hear more of Paige. Last time Paige said enough on my video, I lost like 30 subscribers.
What?
Yeah, from
Really?
you kicking the damn...
Smell.
I'm gonna make a shirt. I'm gonna do a shirt with Paige kicking the snail. You guys in for that?
It just smells. What's happening?
Ben wants you to come learn how to cook on the Blackstone grill. Allison from Toronto, good to see you. How tall are we? John Root, how tall are we? I'm on a good day, feet, let's say feet about 5'10". Paige is what? 5'10". That's what, like 170 something, I don't know. She's like 5'3". She's actually tall, 5'3" for a Thai. I'm glad I'm not super tall. I'd be like a hunchback walking around through Thailand. Jay, the OCD guy, good to see you. You eventually lose that in Thailand, or you leave. Charles, yes, happy Buddha. Sexy Buddha. Jake, good to see you. Thanks for coming along with us. Your wife is co-opted into the... Thank you. Tell her thank you very much for joining us with no time to be set. If you guys haven't subscribed, I don't know, it's really effortless. There's a little like button right here that says subscribe. Well, I don't know if it's on this particular one. On the live stream, maybe it is. Oh yeah, it's there. It's right there. Wait, no, it's there. It's on this side, I'm sorry. Just click that button right there, and then that's all you do. It's like nothing. Anyway. Enjoying the mafia cook-ups. Yeah, it's difficult to get in there. It's like getting into to a burning building, you know, trying to get with the camera and everything and try to find out what's going on. But the outcome usually turns out good. Scott, hello, and hi, Snail Kicker.
Hello.
Hello, Selena, how are you? Robert says hello, Paige.
Hello.
Does Paige have any tattoos?
No.
She wants a big monkey on her back, though.
Hell no.
A what?
No.
She said, "Hail no."
Hell no.
Ron, remember Ron? Ron says hello.
Hello.
Ron and Gip. Tell Gip hello. Yeah, the snail did pull a knife. It almost got me. Paige saved me. Update on the cooking with kids. Cream is moved in with her mother in Bangkok. Cake is a teenager. You know how teenagers are. And so is a home. So they kind of, the cooking with kids is difficult to be cooking with teenagers, you know, so.
They have a lot of activities.
They got a lot of school activities right now also, so. It's just cooking with the mafia, sorry. The mafia kids. Soldier of Peace, good to see you. Charles, I would love to have a cup of coffee in a quiet place in the morning. Well, not here, it's crazy loud, but there are a few, hopefully we'll get a few quiet spots on our next trip. Miguel from Florida, good to see you. Mike D. Keith, watching your channel, especially when you say just sell your crap and move to Thailand. That's all I've got to say about that. I don't think I've ever said it like that, but up to you, you know. It's a lot easier here. Mike D from Vancouver, Canada. Hello. My wife we're wondering what type of visa we would need to spend 4 to 6 months at a time there in Thailand. Most likely. I just said at the beginning of this video, I shared a link. Right now they're offering a tourist visa that goes up to 270 consecutive days. If your wife speaks Thai, have her check out the link I shared in the description box right now of this video, and it'll give you some more details. They're still working out all the 100% details, but that's a pretty dang good deal. They've never had anything that long for a tourist. So, but of course you got to do 2 weeks quarantine in a luxury resort where you can work out, have 3 meals a day, and get a sexy tan. Or become more sexy like me. Eat too much and don't do nothing. Drink beer all day. Which I don't do. I don't drink beer. Never mind. 5 o'clock I like to have a cocktail. What's my favorite place in Thailand? Naga Award so far? Koh Chang. My favorite beach is in Koh Kut, but Koh Chang is my favorite place. Lorna from Singapore, good to see you. Based in Atlanta now, hope to visit Thailand soon. Sapala, my condolence on the loss of your uncle. Mine just, oh, you're not talking to me, sorry. Susan. Hi Chuck, and hi to Tui. He's shy. Tui. He must be shy. Sunny, no fat, healthy, happy wife, happy life. They just was happy when I met her. Always happy. CJ's in the house. Where did you go, CJ? I scrolled down too fast. Hang on, I got too many people talking. Here we go, CJ. Same, but different. Good morning, sir. How are you? Jim Riggs. Thank you guys for checking out CJ's channel. CJ, same but different channel. He was a guest here in the Mafia House last week. CJ. Natalie, checking page. Do you have any more trips planned? I just posted a video of our next trip. I think it was yesterday, our next planned trips. But I'll say it again here. We're going to call it okay. We're going to Udon. Oh shit. Ubon. Then we're going to Buriram, Jantaburi, then to Koh Chang. Huh? Yeah, Koh Chang. And then after that, I don't know. Lindsay, Philip, we donate money to the local school recently in the village based on what you and Paige do. I hope that was a good experience for you. I hope you got to enjoy it and didn't just send the money. I hope you were here to actually enjoy that. This Christmas, we want to do something again for the school. When it gets closer to Christmas, we'll talk about it, and maybe you guys could give me some ideas of what to do this year for the school. I know they all had like crazy mismatched shirts, so I want to have some shirts made for the students. We'll talk about that later. It's a long time from now. I have a subscriber that, he's probably not watching this, I don't know, but his wife has a restaurant, or girlfriend, I'm not sure, on our way between Ubon and Buriram. It's a little out of the way, but we're going to try to stop in and see if we can't help support her restaurant. Jay Buncher, what will you be doing to see? We're meeting up with a subscriber. We've done a lot. There's not a whole lot to do in Ubon. We've been to the temple. There's a lot of temples. A lot of places are closed there, but we're going to hang out at some Irish bar. I know that with a subscriber in Ubon, right?
No, it's a Mexican.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. We're going to the Outback Inn. What is it called? What's it called?
See,
See, you don't know either. We're going to a inside inn. See? I have it in the video. We're going to the outside inn. Yeah, the outside inn. It's a Mexican type themed restaurant.
Chicken food.
Yeah, outside inn. There you go. We're going there. We're going there Monday. Monday. Margarita Monday. Anyway, cool. We got 351 people watching now. 137 thumbs up. Thank you guys very much. Inside Out just opened too. Okay.
Okay. What kind of food?
Jay Murphy from San Diego. Love San Diego. Jake, Chuck, you've outsourced your memory to Paige. I remember Margarita Monday, right? Beverly, hi Chuck and Paige. Have you bought two t-shirts on the way? Looking forward. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. You guys want a shirt? Check down below on the merchandise tab. Check out the Silk Weaving Museum in Ubon. I think she wants a husky. Paige, do you want a husky?
Husky? For how long?
How long do you want one?
A month.
Okay, is there anywhere we can rent a husky for a month? We promised to return it spoiled to death. No, she only wants to borrow one. I said you can get one. I don't care. You just got to find the places that'll accept a dog. I don't really care, but trying to keep a dog in this, I mean, they'd probably run out in the street and it wouldn't be good. This is not a place to have a dog like that where we live.
It's too hot for them.
And it's too damn hot. BC, has Paige ever considered driving on your road trips? It seems like you're always driving. You want to drive on the road trips?
No.
I don't know why people, sometimes they think that I just don't allow you to do things. You know, but she's really never driven in Thailand. She left it here when she was 15 or 14 years old. She drove in the United States, but she's never driven. I want her to learn how to drive, but it's not that big of a deal, really. It's not an issue. I'm not a very good passenger anyway. A lot of good questions, though. It seems like they're not coming so fast, so I can answer them. Thank you, Jeff, very much. Couple of Leos for Pookie's snail, just for kicks. It's so funny, isn't it? I mean, I was shocked that she did that. I was like, why did you do that? But then I was like, so many people were like, I just can't watch your channel no more. And I thought Paige was such a princess. And after that snail, I'm having to unsubscribe to you. What the You must have a suck life, you know. I don't know where you're at where things are that simple and not, you're that easily annoyed, right? Rob says his wife's the same. Paige navigator and I drive. It's easier for me just to drive. Mitch, just for kicks. Man, I'm slow. David from Bermuda, good to see you. Lloyd, good to see you. bring back some sand. You want some sand? I'll bring you some sand. We'll be in Udon. We'll be in Udon. After our next trip, we plan on taking the ladies to Khao. It all sounds the same to me. Khao up in the mountains, and then we plan on stopping back in Udon. Thank you guys for all the wonderful comments. I can't keep up with them all. All snails matter. That might be a good t-shirt. No, then I'd offend somebody else. Whatever, right?
Yeah. It's a snail.
So many questions are coming up. I'm having a hard time keeping up with them. How long is your house from Pattaya Beach? About 2 day drive. I don't know the distance. I'd have to Google. All you gotta do is go on Google Maps, click Chuck-in page, and then hit directions, and you can go to Pattaya and see. It's a couple days. I don't know how many miles or kilometers. Sorry. Dusty, good to see you. Hey Chuck, for Christmas, do you always help the same school? Do you ever find a different one during your trip? There's many schools, but a lot of them have, this one's really got the most students and the least amount of funding. It's kind of a strange, I don't know, it's hard to explain why that happens, but no, this one I think is the one we like to, plus we know the head of the school, so we know that the funding will get to the kids. Not that all of them are corrupt, but it's just, yeah, this school's the best out of our area to do that for. He says not far enough. I guess you're talking about Pattaya. Ross, have you learnt Thai? How have you learnt Thai self-taught? Thank you, Mark, very much for that. I don't know if that's U.S. or not. Thank you. That is awesome. Thank you very much. Ross, I went to school for about 6 months. I learned how to, I can read and write Thai perfect. I can write Thai perfect. But I understand about 60%, maybe a little more, just depends. And I can speak like a 3-year-old, 4-year-old. So I would say I can speak about 30%. The speaking is the hardest thing to do.
She's scared of snail. What are you talking
Have
about?
Mafia stream the snails. If it was Mafia, she would have took her shoe off and smashed it. Trust me. She would have called the Thai snail police. Somebody would have called it. Give me the Thai snail police.
She's scared of snail.
If she, here's a story. If she sees a slug or a centipede coming across the street or in the street, she calls Paul Red to send one of the guys at the shop to come over to the house and kill it so it doesn't come on this side of the street. That's how much she hates the damn things. Patai, good to see you. When you write in Thai, I can barely read it. Kun Chaki. Put ahan. Put an Thai. I can barely see the Thai letters, are so small. I gotta get a magnifying glass. Where have you not been in Thailand? There's a lot of places, sad, that we haven't been. But we've covered most of them, but, you know, we plan to keep going. But, I don't know, we always tend to go kind of to the same places, but we always try to figure out new ones, or stop at interesting places on the way. But we've hit, I think, most of the major provinces.
far west, the north west.
Mark, hope you get here soon. Bob, good to see you. Troy, getting a lot of mileage out of that snail story. There's more to come. It is so funny how things like that aggravate people. On my next video I've already done, yeah, you might be tired of it, but it's funny. It's just funny how people are when it comes to things. I mean, it's a slug in a shell. We've been to Chayapum several times, Ray, but I don't. Every time we try to go see stuff like this, like the wrong time of the year. You really got to get there the right kind of year to go see the tulips. Sad, no, I haven't been that far down yet. Paige, I don't know why, but she has no interest in going down that far. We plan on going to Krabi this year, maybe November. I'm not sure, but I don't know. We'll see. But Paige has no interest in. A lot of Thai people have no interest in going down to those provinces, but I'm sure it's beautiful. I would love to go down there and eat. Imagine that. I'm looking at my computer and reading questions, so in case you guys wonder why I'm staring down at the table. What does your tattoo on your left arm say? This one, it says, Wala pin kong mika. It means life, it means time. Time is precious. It means time is precious. Happy Songkran. Yeah, last weekend was the end of the extended holiday for Songkran. Manhood, you should visit Cha Chong So. It's in English, I don't know. It has a wonderful Thursday market. Karan, good to see you from Wangspoo Lay. Bintalay, beautiful place. Good food there. Awesome market there too. Susan, good to see you. Hope you guys get here soon. Eddie, Etty. Warm regards to Paige and hug her family. Okay. Lloyd, love to go to Pipian again. Was there in 2004. We did a little trip to Pipian, but I think it's closed right now. I'm pretty sure it's closed. Mike, does Mafia ever pop in and say hello in your live stream? I don't know, guys. Has she? Yeah. She was just sitting there like for the last 15 minutes. Nada and Asia. Thank you very much. From Minnesota. Gene, do you ever get homesick for bass fishing? And is there more options for sea fishing than you have done? Yeah, there's a lot of fishing in Thailand. And a lot of excursions for like really cheap. We usually go to Koh Chang this time of year because I like to fish for barracuda. But I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to because I don't know if they're going to use, there has to be a minimum of 5 people I think before they'll go out. But I don't even know if the excursions are running yet. So, but man, I miss bass fishing like crazy. I miss, if I ever had a change of heart, that would be the reason why to go back and fish. I fished professional bass fishing, and man, I miss that so much. But yeah, I miss bass fishing. But I love Thailand. I love the easy life, and if I had to go back to the U.S., I would have to be either really good at bass fishing to be able to make money, because I'd spend probably all my money getting back into it, and I just couldn't think about going back to work again. You know? As sabai as I am right now. I eat catfish. Yeah, I mean, I will. I mean, catfish is pretty popular in Texas and Louisiana, fried catfish. Patrick, any update on the American couple you interviewed? Yes, they moved, and I don't remember, they moved in on another little beach town a little bit closer to Bangkok. Yeah, I mean, you can check out their channel. If somebody can share their channel, I appreciate that. Yeah, but they moved, you know, that's one thing in Thailand, and that's why I say it's best to rent, because things change so much where you live. So you can stay in one area and then bounce around and really enjoy life, I think. Unless you don't like to move around and you just want to sit at home and you want to find a nice, comfortable spot and a comfortable home. I think, you know, a lot of people can understand that. But if you like to travel, staying somewhere permanent is not a good idea in Thailand. Of course, if you're married, it's different. You know, everybody needs to have a home base. I'm mostly just talking about single people, but they're both American. Troy, I couldn't go back to all the PC culture. You know, it wasn't really too bad in Texas, and it's really not too bad in Texas at the moment. But yeah, it's still PC everywhere. I just love the fact that Thai people just say what's on their mind most of the time. Mitch says, I actually feel sorry for the snail. A snail should be surrounded by its friends, steamed and smothered in garlic and butter with their cousin bread. Thai people eat snails too. I've seen them in the Lao market. And there's a couple other countries that eat them too. Yo, Billy, good to see you. Naga, have you ever met LJ Esquire? No, I have not. Robert, biggest mistake of his life was leaving Thailand February 10th and getting stuck in California. Yeah, I have to agree with you. Does the mafia converse in Isan or Thai? Mostly she speaks Isan, mostly. She's been born and raised here. She speaks Thai. She says she's always trying to speak Thai when I'm around, so I understand her. But now I understand her when she's speaking Isan. So. And, you know, as somebody learning Thai, when we travel around Thailand, now lately people will say, oh, you speak Isan? I'm like, no, I speak Thai. But I'm actually speaking Isan and I don't even realize it. And when I go to school, it aggravates my teacher too. She's like, no, don't say it like that. That's Isan. But I don't know the difference a lot. It's not like they said, this is Isan and this is Thai. It's just words, right? That's one reason why it's difficult for me where I'm at, because they speak Lao, Isan, and Thai. You and Paige have a great day. I've got to go talk to you later. Take it easy, Mark Youngblood. Rune Song, I've had plenty of prawns or scrimps in Thailand, but do they got crawfish there? They do have crawfish here. They use them as pets. For about 100 baht, you can buy 3 of them. I told them for about $10, you can get a bucket of boiled ones to eat. They're like, really? I'm like, you guys gotta be kidding me. You eat all kind of crap and you don't eat crawfish? You don't know what you're missing. I miss that. I miss Cajun food too. Hey Con, good to see you. Everything is great here. How much, Vince, how much for a toot-toot from your follow? In the video, I actually give the prices. I made a video, I made a video on it. All you gotta do is type in toot-toot on my channel. But they start out about 92,000 baht, which is, I don't know, $2,900 US dollars. And nothing is safe in Thailand. In Thailand, everything is dinner. Not everything, but they definitely eat a lot more than people in the West do. But I think they're healthy from it. I really do. I think that they've got a pretty good system. I know a lot of the stuff that they eat, that I've seen them eat, and I've eaten, I've been sick for like 3 days. So if they can eat the whole damn plate, what's different about them than me? Obviously, their system's a lot more strong. No Mekong crawdads. Dennis, yeah, no thanks. Ace, I miss Thailand, better to retire in the Philippines. I think, I think everybody should just retire where they want to retire. I mean, if somebody likes Cuba, then that's what they like. If they like the Philippines, if they like America, I mean, it's just by choice, right? So, I mean, every place, I mean, I'm here because Paige, I mean, I don't have a Filipino wife. And I probably wouldn't live here if it wasn't for Paige anyway. So, but everybody's got their reasoning for being where they're at. Hopefully nobody's forced to be where they're at right now. Eric, is there any humor that does not cross over for... Yeah, Thai people do not understand Western sarcasm, really at all. Look, it's very cool now that I can be sarcastic in Thai. It's fun now. It really lightens up the mood with Thai people, but when you try to be sarcastic, like with Paige, she doesn't get me a lot of times when I'm sarcastic. Sometimes she actually gets angry with me. I'm like, hey, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just being sarcastic, So there's a big cultural difference in sarcasm and humor. Unless you are broke, stay in a Western country. Again, up to you. Everybody, I would never tell anybody, you got to come to Thailand, you got to come to Thailand. They can just go wherever you are happy, right? What you like is probably not what everybody likes. When was my first trip to Thailand? I think 2010. Was my, oh no. Yeah. I don't know. I think 2010. So are you going to try Persian food? I've had plenty of Persian food. I was in the Persian Gulf. I do like Persian food. Is Teacher Thomas in the house? If I missed you, oh, there you are. Good morning to you. Hope everything is going well. I see you're having a good time with your new hobby at the bar. You guys got to go check out Thailand, Teacher Thomas Thailand, and go check out his bar. And I always say it's in Rayong. I know it's not. Keith, what's your opinion on face? I don't know what you mean by it. On Facebook? Or losing face? Mark, good morning. Tony, good to see you. Open mic at Pala TTT. Thank you for sharing that. What losing face? What do I think about losing? I think that's a culture everywhere. If I come up to you in your culture and I piss you off and cause you to be embarrassed or insulting, you may want to fight. You may get mad. So I mean, it's just it's what they call it here is losing face, and I think it's just a matter of embarrassing somebody, right, or disrespecting somebody, like an older person or something like that. They have an open dog cafe in Phuket Town, lots of recipes for pay. I think we've been there in old Phuket Town. I think we went to that one. Manhood, Chuck, do you follow any specific regime for losing weight? I exercise. I have ridden in the past 2 weeks, let's see, 250, 400, a little under 400 kilometers in the past week and a half. So I try to ride my bike as much as possible, but it's difficult to be skinny in Thailand, you know. I've actually never been skinny in my life. And I really don't want to be skinny. You know, every time I drink beer or I get bloated, like really bloated, and then in the morning it's like gone. It's kind of, I've always been that way. No, I don't have like a workout program or, hey Jimmy, good to see you. How about giving face? I love you, Jimmy. You're always a character. Lim, love you too. David Glass is here. Good to see David. Sam the man. Yeah, I was drinking Namaki. That was Paige. She just popped in the video. Yeah. There she is. It's all the rice and other carbs causing that, Chuck. I don't eat rice, really. Maybe a tiny bit of rice sometimes. Most of the time I just eat meat. I do like the occasional French fries, but most of the time we don't eat, like I make bread and stuff, but I really don't eat it. I don't eat any of the stuff. Right now, my biggest problem is when we're traveling, I'm drinking beer because it's easy, you know? Okay, Mitch has a serious question, everybody. What food do Thai people not eat?
I don't know. It depends on people.
A lot of them do not like Indian food. They don't like Indian curry.
Yeah, and I don't like.
Is there one thing that they just don't eat? I don't. I think they probably, like me, I think I would probably eat everything or try, you know, at least once. But like in this house, I know they won't eat a monkey. They won't eat like a cat. Are there people that do that? I'm sure everywhere in the world, right? But I don't know one specific thing, like part of their culture where like they are forbidden to eat. I don't think there's anything. Thai people are really picky about food and food quality, to be honest with you. I know they eat crazy stuff, but it has to be cooked right, it has to be fresh. It has to be like moving around when they buy it most of the time. But I've made them so many damn dishes from America or Western dishes, and they can't eat it. It's too filling, you know. They don't like creamy pastas, and and stuff like that. Have you eaten black dart and low needle? I have no idea what that is. When's my birthday? On the 30th of this month. Nobody in this house liked Vegemite. They did like the Vegemite crackers. Lloyd took the Vegemite home. Thank you, Lloyd, for that. Do not eat rice bugs. I don't know what that is. The river right now is about the same. It's pretty high, but it hasn't gotten, it was a lot higher last year. What's the name of the song in your intro of the channel? I have a couple of different ones I use, but the little short one is just, people have asked me that before, and it's just part of my editing program. It's just it's part of the editing program where you can add pictures and video clips into a little intro that they put together. It's not any kind of song that you can find anywhere. I've tried. It's just part of my editing program. How long have I been talking? Oh, an hour. What is my shirt size? In America, damn it, it's XL. In Thailand, it's 2 or 3X. Just depends on the shirt and where you buy it. What else we got? What other questions do you guys have? I haven't done a live stream in a long time. Said, Amen. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. Keep it up. Thank you guys very much. 363 people watching, and awesome 200, and just went to 224 thumbs up. Thank you guys very much. What editing program do I use? I use Magix Edit Pro, but they're all the same. Can I have some of that? I smell that. Can I have a cup of that? I smell the coffee. I was drinking tea. Oh, thank you, man. She brought me a coffee. I can smell it cooking. Anyway, yeah, but all editing programs to me are the same. It's just about learning how to use it. What's the best bank account to open up in Thailand? If you want my advice, Bangkok Bank. It's really more user-friendly for Falang throughout Thailand. Hit like. Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate that. Sade from Seattle. Mark, 232 thumbs up now. Thank you guys very much. 247, actually. Thank you for giving the rest of us COVID convicts living out of the madness of the. Hey, thank you very much. Okay, let me see. Patty, good to see you. From Europe. I'm going to do another one this evening, Patty, if it's early for you. I don't know what time it is where you're at. But I'm going to try to do one this evening if I don't blow out my voice. And for my viewers in Europe. No problem, Scott. Thank you for joining us. Which visa is best for me living in Thailand, marriage or retirement? It really just depends on your financial. For me, the retirement visa, actually get an O visa if possible. I mean, if you get an O visa, like an O with the intent to retire, then you don't have to worry about all the other unnecessary BS. But just depends on you. The retirement, I have an O visa because came here when I was 47, I think. And now that I'm 50, it's still an O visa, but with the intent to retire, I just have to show I have money in the bank and I live here. That's all I have to do. But with the marriage, there's a lot of other things. You know, they got to make sure it's legit because there's a lot of people, a lot of Asians come here with fake marriage, especially Chinese, and buy a relationship to get visas. So they're very strict on making sure they have the right documents to prove it. Are there any RVs in Thailand? Yes, there are. Yeah, Richard says retirement. I agree. For me, the retirement's easy. For me, here it took like 10 days for them to send the marriage visa off to the, because they don't approve it here. And then, you know, we travel so much, so I had to take time off to make sure that was all done. But with the retirement visa, you know, in a normal situation, it takes like 2 hours. Scott, Teacher Thomas, Thailand said he had 6 immigration police visit the house during the last marriage visa extension. They want to make sure everything is legit. They actually did that with me too, and and I don't blame them, and I'm glad because there's a lot of people, not just Falans. A lot of people think they're just picking on the Falans, but they're usually not the ones that ruin it. It's the other people that cause us to be, you know, cause things to be a little bit more strict. 800,000 baht, yeah. I mean, if you're going to retire in Thailand, you should have that. What I recommend, and I made a video and you can check it out, it's called The Easiest Way to Stay Long Term. It's in my, if you go to my YouTube channel, it's a video right there and it gives you some detailed information on how to stay in Thailand long term. But I say if you live here, have 1 million baht in the account, use the account. You know, don't keep sending money over here every month if you unless you have to, your pension. But if you have some assets, I would just sell and keep, you know, 1 million baht, you know, 30,000 US dollars in an account over here, and make sure and that way there's no problem. They look at your bank book and like, okay, this guy obviously lives here. He's not paying an agency or somebody to put money in his bank. Because if you only have 800 in there, and depending on the circumstance, they may want you to come in every 90 days to show them your bank book to make sure that you're legit. Because there's a lot of agencies that you just pay them 25,000 baht and they'll put the money in your account, they'll get your visa done for you, and the immigration don't like it sometimes. So, yeah, if you're married, 400. All that information is so easy, but if you want to find, but if you want to check out my video, it's called the Easiest Way to Stay Long Term in Thailand. I can't share it here because I'm in the middle of a live stream. Have you ever cooked gumbo for the mafia? No. I can cook boudin pretty good, and I haven't done that yet. Thailand country, they make the rules as they should. What's Paige's shirt size? Today? What's your shirt size? It's small in the U.S., right? Yeah, in the U.S. it's small.
Yes, no, Thailand.
Medium? Large. Thailand's large.
Yes,
Is this one of your fan club? No.
Go to jewelry store.
Have you ever had Yorkshire pudding? I want to say yes.
Pudding. I like pudding.
When will Thailand make weed legal? I don't know. I think they have the medical marijuana right now. Paige is a small and western size. CJ, I made gumbo for my family and they loved it. It's so easy here because we have so much seafood. I'll try it one day.
Gumbo. I like gumbo. Gumbo lắm.
The reason I haven't made it is because I'm thinking it's too rich for them. And it's not, I mean, it's not so hard to make, but it's just, if you're going to make a pot of gumbo and nobody eats it, you know, I'm not really that interested in making stuff like that anymore. Thank you very much, George. Hey there, Chuck and Paige from Headland. Australia, longtime watcher and love your channel. Keep up the great work, man. Thank you very much for that. We really hope next year we get a chance to go to Australia and New Zealand. It's really where we want to go next, but we have to go back to the U.S. if possible next year, and we want to do a Mexican cruise if possible. So right now I think all the cruise ships are pulling out of the U.S., but because of the rules that right now, so we'll see. Whenever you're ready to come, Scott, let us know. We're going to be gone for 2 to 3 weeks, starting Monday. Steven, how much did the Toyota Fortuner cost you? And what, was it brand new? Yeah, was it brand new? I made a video on it. It's easy to find videos. If you just type in anything on my channel, like bought a truck or bought a Fortuner, it would show up. But anyway, I bought it used. It had 40,000 kilometers on it. I paid $1,060,000 baht for it. I've driven it almost 120,000 kilometers now.
Yay!
Craig from Smoky, California. I just got off the phone with my daughter and my son. They're in California right now, Northern California. They said they can't even go outside because of air quality, but in Vacaville, close to San Francisco, between San Francisco and Sacramento. Yes, Sam, going to Koh Chang next, not Monday, it takes a few days to get there, but we're headed out Monday. Come to my town, Chuck, and you can go to the Pix Peanut Butter Factory. Where is that? Hi, Paige. Do you ride bikes with Chuck much?
No.
No. How far does Paige ride a bike?
5 kilometers.
Really? You've gone that far?
Yeah, tôi rất tận today.
That's 3.
Anh rồi bạn.
Scotland. I want to go to Scotland. I do. We do. We do want to go to Scotland. Let me reposition my camera here. There we go. Can I wear a skirt? I can wear a skirt in Scotland, right? And dance around.
Mm-hmm.
And scotch. You don't drink beer in Scotland, you drink scotch. I'm sure they have a lot of beer. They have a lot of scotch.
Okay.
The best place to go for scotch. Have you been to Natang? Spell it in Thai. I don't know what that means. A kilt. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Not a dress. Or no, Paige said a skirt. Have you ever been to the Middle East? Yes.
No.
Yorkshire. Another thing, I'm going to have to look up the Yorkshire pudding. This is like, I don't know what the deal is with Yorkshire pudding. Let's all take a drink. Cheers. Soup soy. Single malt. Just stick with Highland and Speyside Scotch. Patty says nice with the flags, but they're too big. I agree. If everybody can resend me flags, but make them small like these two right here, then I could put them all up. Because I have some upstairs that I gotta hang still. I have no more room in here. What unit were you in the 25th ID? I was in the headquarters command unit at the G4. Ron says he's got a long skirt for me. Is that the one we picked out? on the beach with the flowers. Hope to get to New Zealand next year. Matthew, thank you very much. BC, what are your 3 favorite places in Thailand after Koh Chang? Would you consider relocating to another city in Thailand when you get older? You know, this is really Paige's house, so I don't want to have another. Well, when you said locate, like long term, I'm guessing. You know, we've kind of thought about it, but it's just a thought. You know, we both really love the beach, but to spend long term in the beach later on is probably something we're going to do later on. Where, I don't know, but my 3, why does it got to be 3 favorite places other than Koh Chang? Koh Koot for sure, which is close to Koh Chang. Chumpon, I like Chumpon, and the problem is Paige doesn't like this place, but I like Cha'an. And Paige just does not like Cha'an. Yeah. So I like Cha'an. But we really, you know, we're going to go to a different place in Krabi this year. We've never been to Ao Nang. I probably said that wrong. Anyway, we've never been there because it's usually packed with short-time tourists, yeah, and other people. So I don't know. It's still an ongoing quest. Come by Australia. So hopefully we can come next year. I don't know, hopefully. Yes, let's see. Ron. 'Tis not the gleam in your eye that worries me, it's the tilt in your kilt. People are sending me messages, that's why my video is going, I got my ringer off, so it just vibrates. Next trip to the U.S., come to Nashville and we'll take you up to the cabins in Smoky Mountains. You know, we had such a good time traveling in a travel trailer, you know. I would not say 1,000% that we would not do that again. You know, that was a good time. You just never know. John says Ao Nang Krabi is overrated. Maybe, it might be a lot different right now with not a lot of tourists, but a lot of things are going to change, I think, in Thailand. But I think when you say overrated, it's based on your expectations. So it might be a little different for me or any other people, but I mean, I get what you're saying. And I think Phuket's seriously overrated. You know, I mean, the beaches are okay. I mean, you have to stay really on a resort to get the nice beach.
Yeah.
So I think Phuket is way overrated. Is it a beautiful place? Yeah, but there's a lot more beautiful places than that. Does Paige know about year 1969 on the field? I guess that's a no. She was born in 76, right?
Yeah.
76. Tony, go to Raleigh. Raleigh? From Ao Nang. Nice place, and it's empty at the moment. Yeah, we're going to plan that trip a little later. Hey Chuck, do you only make coffee with pods? I was thinking of sending or ordering something. They have it here, the little pods. I don't have a machine. But no, they do sell that here. But no, we just drink the 3-in-1, really. But we have instant coffee. They just started selling a coffee pot, a drip coffee pot at our local Tesco. But they don't have the coffee, you know, like they don't have the coffee grounds or the coffee beans. But they sell the machine now, so maybe later. Step by step. ใจเย็น Do you been to Montreal? No, we were close to, where did we go in Canada? I know we definitely went to Niagara Falls. We were going to go to Ontario, weren't we? I don't remember. I'm such an American. I know we've never been to Montreal. We went through like, no, we went through like in Minnesota. And then we come out to Buffalo. Yeah. I love Chiapum. Very few flowers. We have a few friends that live in Chiapum actually.
Boone.
A couple of Falam friends.
Boone and the kid. They outside. Nothing.
We didn't go in the city of Toronto, Sam. We just drove on the outskirts. Montreal is COVID capital of Canada. Well, congratulations. Niagara Falls is in Ontario. You're 100% correct, and I'm sorry about that. Beautiful place though, very touristy. But if you want to see Niagara Falls, definitely got to go to the Canadian side because the one on Buffalo is not good. The Canadian side's much better. I'll tell you a little story real quick. I'm in a travel trailer. We pull into this. We're in this little travel trailer park, really nice park, and I asked the receptionist later, there's a place across the street that says like $10 steaks. So I asked the girl, I said, are the steaks good over there? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, $10 steak, why not? She goes, I don't go there. I'm like, okay. She goes, it's a gentleman's club. I'm like, oh shit, it's probably, who cares what the steaks taste like then, right? Anyway, so I'm sitting in the trailer I'm dialing in the antenna on the roof because they don't have a cable connection. So I'm just dialing it in just to turn on a little bit of TV. And Paige is taking a shower, and all of a sudden it's like butt naked. I mean, just butt naked on TV. And it was like a full-blown porno on like regular TV. I'm like, holy crap. I was like, Paige, come check this out. And it was so funny. Canadian people, you guys are funny. That was so funny. And then when we pulled out of there, we realized there was a whole lot of like rub and tug massage places and topless bars. And that area, I guess, is just a crazy spot. Anyway, on regular TV. Awesome. Have you been to Detroit? I lived in Chicago, Illinois. I don't know if you've ever been to Michigan. Have you? I don't know. I don't think so. Been to St. Louis, Missouri. What was with the Union Jack? What do you mean? It's right now. I don't even want to talk about it no more. End the conversation. Where exactly was that place? I don't know. I don't know where I'm at most of the time. Okay, Robert, you have a great day. I've been blah blahing for 1 hour and 18 minutes right now. Thank you guys very much. 306 thumbs up. That's pretty good because we got 370 people watching right now. I have a pretty good, and I know what it is. It's the people that can't comment anymore. So I blocked them from my channel, not because they don't agree with this. All they wanted, they can't stand for somebody to be happy anywhere. So they want to comment, and most of these people live here. Like, I've been there for 17, 30 years, and you know, but they just can't agree with, all I'm doing is showing videos about our life. They're the ones that are so negative, I could care less. And they're the ones, about 50 of them, that always are pretty good. And they must still be subscribed to the channel because it's like, the video's not even, a quarter of the way through and it's thumbs down. But thank you, it really helps the analytics of the channel. So, anyway. They don't like snail kickers. Oh, is that my connection on the crap? Hang on a second. Hang on, I gotta switch off the Wi-Fi. Have you been to Sri Lanka? No, I went to India. Okay, I'm back. My phone, I'm on the home Wi-Fi. It's Saturday, so it's kind of busy, so I just switched off. So, Alan, thank you very much. Lori, good to see you. Somebody asked if we've been to Sri Lanka. No, I haven't been to India yet. You want to go to India?
No.
She doesn't want to go, but we'll figure something out. Steve's on his 6th margarita. I'm unbelievably happy. Man, you're awesome. Hopefully we get a good margarita Monday. It's Margarita Monday at the Outside Inn. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Yeah.
Inside.
Hey, Jay, good to see you. Keon. Dusty says, if they don't like snail kickers, wait till you show them how to salt a slug. I know Paige said she's lucky she didn't bring salt. She would have just poured it in there. Mark, good to see you. I'm going to try to do one for the UK this evening. Maybe 5 o'clock or something like that Thai time. Lee, Chuck, did you get my electric letter the other day? It was sent as snail mail. I think so, but Paige kicked it out the door. Alan, will buying a 4-wheel of some type. Do you recommend a gas engine or diesel? If you're talking about like an automobile, diesel for sure. Diesel's a lot better in hot temperatures. Sir Dino, Chuck, you're living the dream, not being in the rat race, buying things we don't need. Keep up with everyone else. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. Robert. Okay, take it easy, Robert. We'll see you soon. Robert Barron, thank you very much. Just to let you know, our current prez is enforcing 10 tiers in the slammer for defacing the you-know-what. I have a lot to say, but I'm just going to thank you very much for the $5. Thank you very much. I hope America can get back to somewhat normal soon. I think it will. I have faith. I guess a 10-year timeout is what they need, right? It came by email on the blockchain. No more snail mail. TF, greetings from an avid fan here in Phuket. A Malaysian, Chinese, and your vlogs inspired and motivated me to moving to Phuket. Very cool, thank you. I hope you're enjoying Phuket. Phuket is one of the most, I think it probably is the most expensive place to live in Thailand. I think like Kamala, that area is probably the most expensive. But yeah, Patong, Kamala. But a good place to transition, I think, for a foreigner,
How many places?
I think better than, for me,
You have
better
to
than
try
California.
about a couple months here and then you find a place.
Teacher Thomas, so happy to be in Thailand and detached from the headlines in the good old USA. We have unity here in Thailand. I hope to see more unity in the States. You know, what's crazy is I do have a lot of friends and family that live in America. And, you know, the news is always, in Thailand, they have the news on here in the land of smiles, and every morning it's like faces of death. It's just like everybody's beating the shit out of everybody. People are dying. It's catastrophe after catastrophe. And when they depict on the American news, what they're saying and what they're translating is nothing at all what they're saying. They're just so biased sometimes. Certain channels, same in the U.S. too, but my point is that really things aren't so bad for most people that I know living. It's just they don't live in those certain areas, you know. But that's what you're going to see. You're only going to see the negative crap, you know. They only want you to see death and destruction, because that's what, I mean, nobody gives a crap about, you know, saving the butterflies or you know, being prosperous. They only care about failure, right? It's like me, if I post a video tomorrow that says, I'm getting kicked out of Thailand, I'd probably have 1 million views, because they want to see me fail, right? Why is my room spinning around, or is it me? It's definitely spinning around. It's not you. Sorry. Lee, don't get lured into the game. I never really, no, I'm not. I'll just put it to you like that. And my kids, I just talked to them today and I was like, don't, you know, they pretty much have a level head. I said, all this crap is going to continue to go on forever. And they're well aware of the games. So they just, we should only worry about the things we can control in our lives, you know. Thank you, TF, for the wonderful compliment. A lot of people have been complaining. I shouldn't say a lot. I don't know why I always do that. I'll have like 20,000 views on a video. Maybe 10%, maybe, will comment. No, not even 10%. Maybe 2% will comment. And then maybe not even 1% of people will complain about something, but they always seem to get the most attention, right? Those people that complain, you know, they always bother us the most. I forget where I was going to go with that. But they do. They always seem to get the most attention. And buy Goya Hispanic food. They don't sell that here. I know what you're saying. How can we find a sweet Thai wife like Paige? Come to Thailand. Actually, they're not mostly sweet. I don't know. Maybe be a good person yourself. I think in Thailand you definitely get back what you give. Jim, been like a year since your sinus thing. Still, my sinus thing is still good. I had a deviated septum and I had about almost 100% blockage in my sinuses. But I can breathe good, but I have an injury, a nose injury, so my septum's already moved back over a little bit, but not 100%. But my sinuses are perfect. I don't really snore, right? Unless I'm really tired. I used to snore all the time, huh?
Yeah, loud.
You found Paige in the States, yes. Been said 1,000,000 times. She's lived more in the United States than in Thailand. What is a comfortable daily living allowance in Thailand? You know, I don't know. Depends on what you're going to do. Are you holidaying? Are you living here? Are you going to have bills? I always say at least $1,500 a month is good. Sometimes, you know, I budgeted 1,000 baht a day, But, okay, so, you know, I gave my mother-in-law money. I pay for insurance for myself. Paige has a little insurance. Our car has insurance. We have a phone bill. I don't know what our bills total up to monthly. They're not really that much. But
If you don't drink,
if you don't drink, yeah, you spend no money. So, okay, here's just, this morning I bought breakfast. Every morning my breakfast is 60 baht for me and Paige. Lunchtime, usually about 120 baht. So that's 180 baht. And then dinner, we usually eat here. And my father-in-law usually brings something home and we just eat snacks. Or they'll have the Sunday fun day that, you know, they cook all that stuff. I give my mother-in-law money to help out with the electricity and all the food because I'm not a taker. I feel like I couldn't live in this house without giving them some money. So, but let's say me and Paige go to the river and eat and drink a couple of beers. It would be like 500 baht. So you're talking, you know, 800 baht a day on food. And they're really like the entertainment stuff, unless you want to get massage or you're not going to spend that every day. So I would say 1,500 a month. 1,000 baht a day for Leo. That's a lot of damn Leo. I think you buy a case of Leo for what, 700 baht?
yeah, I can.
No, a bottle.
But 6 something.
6 something. So if you can drink 12 big bottles of Leo a day, you are gonna die.
Yeah, we need to buy
So you don't need much money. I like Leo the best. We like Leo the best. If you go to Aonong, rent you a bot to visit the different. Okay, we made a video on it. We went on quite a few boat tours that you can go from a lot of places, not just Aonong. You can go from Phuket too. But we've done that, and it was pretty fun. But I don't know if they're going to have a lot of tours right now because they just don't have the customers. Maybe. I don't think Leo's comparable to any kind of American beer, to be honest with you. It's got a different kind of taste of its own, but it's good. Richard Townsend shares some info. Married, 2 children, house, car, and sending to school. US dollars is $2,800 a month. Now living on my own, nice condo, $1,800 a month on his own. I want to win. I like that. I want to win. You know, it's okay to lose because it helps you win, right? We got to lose to win. No, I do like your name. My Thai girlfriend is funny, feminine, faithful, and forever. That's what makes them perfect partners. I mean, I've never met anybody in my life like Paige. I've had quite a few relationships. No love for the Lao Khao. Jim, have you ever had Lao Khao? If you like it, then you've got cojones. Yeah, you know what they say, a happy wife is a happy life, but if you're not happy, if your wife or your woman or you are not happy with yourself, you'll never make them happy. So definitely find a woman that is secure and is happy with herself and doesn't demand that you try to figure out on a daily basis how to make them happy, because you'll just find yourself miserable, unless you just love the challenge You know, Daniel, thank you very much. But if you're happy with yourself and your wife is happy, and it's easy. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. my back scratcher. I'm gonna go here pretty soon, guys. Well, it's been 1 hour and 35 minutes. Where am I gonna hang my 100K subscriber plaque? I think I've pretty much peaked out. I don't foresee me hitting 50,000. It's kind of strange, you know. Here lately I've been like, I watch my subscribers, because you know, when you make a video and you do things, you gotta, because like I said before, very few people leave comments, so it's hard to gauge your audience sometimes. So you look at it through subscriptions and watch times and stuff like that to try to get better. So anyway, I'll make a video and I'll like instantly lose I'll have like 20,000 20,000 views, and I'll lose like 5 subscribers. Nobody subscribed, but I lose a few. But I don't have any complaints. Like nobody's saying, like, oh, I'm unsubscribing because I think that you're a snail kicker. Well, no, they actually did say that. But I think I've peaked, because I know that 50% of my viewers just refuse to subscribe to the channel for whatever reason. I'm not sure if they just, that type that just don't subscribe to things, or they don't have a Google email, and they're the ones that aren't, you know, if you don't have a Google account, then you can't even comment. So I think I've peaked out right now, because it's just, I've been sitting at this number going up and down for quite a while now. So, but I mean, it's okay. I'm okay with it, because I understand not a lot of people want to come here and do the things that I do, and I only show everyday life videos. So there's a lot of time. Every day is a new day for me, but I'm sure eventually, if you're a sensitive person, I'm going to say something that you're probably not going to agree with at one point. And a lot of people, they just say, oh, I'm not subscribing. So, you know, that's fine. What are your other options to watch other people on YouTube? Because, you know, my content changes from day to day, and my attitude changes, just like everybody's attitude changes from day to day. And, you know, I'm not always right, and we're here to learn, and I've learned a lot since I've been in Thailand for 4 years now. And you can watch my videos before. My ways of thinking have evolved. You know, we have to evolve. But I think a lot of people they don't know what to think about me sometimes. And I kind of vomit at the mouth. I just say shit that, I say whatever's on my mind. I think if you were to meet me in person and talk to me face to face, I think you would appreciate that more than me just always trying to cuddle up to you and agree with you. I think that makes for a boring conversation. Scott, I put you to sleep. Good night. Thank you for coming. Kun John is currently day 11 in quarantine. Congratulations. I hope you're taking advantage of, you know, maybe exercising or getting a tan or getting prepared to come out of your cell. Okay, Steve, sober up. I'll see you later. Steve says it took him 15 videos before he subscribed and had to watch and learn a lot about Thailand and pages that help. Thank you very much for subscribing. Mark, thanks for mentioning Toronto, Canada. Really enjoyed your mud hut excursion. That was a pretty fun video too, the mud hut in, where the hell was I at? Koh Samui. Alex, good morning. We're about to go, Alex. Sam, good to see you. Come back again. CJ, you're still in the house. Thank you very much. We loved you guys too. You guys were so much fun to be with. David Glass says he's about to go subscribe to Patreon. Now that's a whole different thing. I've never asked anybody to subscribe to that, but I do appreciate it. And I know you guys want to show your support. And I didn't really want to do that at first because I'm not very good at receiving, but somebody explained to me one time, because you like to give and give and give, and it makes you feel good. Well, what about me? I'd like to give too. It'd make me feel better if I could send you some appreciation. So it kind of made sense. But that's not really what I'm asking anybody to subscribe to. But just click the little button. Where is it? Yeah, right there. Just click that button, and it's no charge, no fee. It's just effortless, It's a lot easier than making videos and blah, blah, blah. When am I getting a new truck? I hope I never get a new truck. I hope mine lasts forever. You need to make a drinking video with the mafias and make us shots each time you drink. I think I have 900 videos. I think at least 500 of them are drinking videos of the mafia. Do I miss Thanksgiving in the U.S.? The family gathering, if it ever happened, yeah, I missed that, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, thank you for coming, Manchai. CJ Paradise, good to see you. Okay, Ron, I know everybody's leaving. I guess I have talked too much and I can feel it now. I'm going to try to do another live stream this evening, cocktail time. Maybe. I'll let you know. Graham, are Thai nationals traveling more now to the more tour? Yes, they're traveling a lot more. Thailand has vouchers for them for 40% discounts on hotel and 40% food discount per day, I think up to 10 days. So they're traveling a lot. How do we know when you're live streaming? Well, I usually put a notification on the community tab. If you're a subscriber and you hit the little notification bell, it should notify you. And I also set up a deal on here where it said a live stream way ahead of time, so you could hit the little waiting tab and it would give you a notification when it popped. I don't know how else to tell you. Just make sure you're subscribed and click the little bell icon. But I always try to give somewhat of a head, sometimes not much. I think this morning maybe only 3 hour heads up. John, hey Chuck, cold and rainy Elon. Why do you put ice in your beer? Because I like it. I've never done that anywhere else in the world, and for some reason, cold beer in Thailand is the best. I usually buy a big bottle, so if you like warm beer, then you don't need to drink ice in your beer. Or if you drink beer really fast, then you don't need ice in your beer. But really, I just like the taste. It's not a fashion statement. I don't do it to make anybody mad, or I don't know. I do it. It's over 100 and something degrees Fahrenheit every day here, so a lot of people have never done it till they come to Thailand and they like it. So beer is refrigerated in Australia. That'd be strange that they wouldn't have refrigerated beer anywhere. But what do I know? Michael, how are you today? Thank you very much. The thing that's funny in Thailand is the waitresses, they'll always ask, do you want ice in your beer? Because they all think we're all the same. We don't eat spicy food. We don't speak Thai. We don't know shit. We don't put ice in our beer. So when you tell them I want ice in my beer, they're like, oh, okay, that's weird. And then I tell them in Thai language that not all foreigners are the same. They're like, oh, okay. Now shut up and get me a chili pepper. It's not me, it's the mafia phone. Can you hear that? We'll go say goodbye to her in just a moment. I'm fixing to go. Matthew, good to see you, my favorite subscriber. Thank you for coming. Everything is doing great here. You're at the end of the live stream. I've not peaked yet. Soon, probably. Well, guys, I think that's about it. Everybody's questions are ran out. I think if I missed probably a bunch, I'm sorry. If it's something real important, just leave a message down below in the comment section, and we'll all try to help you out. Darren from Ireland, good to see you. So if you guys are coming in late and you want to watch this evening's live stream, Euro time live stream, I'll try to make it around 5 o'clock Thai time. And if you guys want to come along for that. So let's go say goodbye to Mafia. Hang on a second, let me turn my camera around. Oops, I can't turn my camera around because I got this blocking the camera. So anyway, let's go say goodbye to Mafia and Martin. Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're making some food for ahan tiang.
อาหารเที่ยงกับต้มหน่อไม้
Okay.
สักกิต้มหน่อไม้
Oh, look at that.
อร่อย
And that got that over there.
พริก
Pet
พ
mice?
ริกเผ็ดพริกแจ่ว
Oh,
น้ำพริก
look at
กะ
that.
น้ำพริกกะปิ
Oh, I don't want none of that. That's like a fermented. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching the live stream today. And like I said, we're going to have one this evening, and I hope you guys come along for that. And yeah, if you didn't click the like button yet, do so if you liked it, and please subscribe. Please subscribe. All the rest of the flags. The rest are upstairs. Okay, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.